Ladies and gentlemen, get your popcorn ready. Skip Bayless is under fire for a tweet he made on Monday Night Football, Bills versus Bengals. And I mean, he deserves all of it. I'll probably have it up on the screen so you can see it. But, Skip is just a victim of wrong tweet, very wrong time. Not just wrong time, very wrong time. And due to his track record, I can't entirely believe with what he's saying as, it was misconstrued. Could have been, yes. Me personally, I was 50-50 with it, especially with his apology. As I watched, I think Tuesday's show. Yeah, Tuesday's show, Skip Bayless did the show alone. And I'll probably have a little bit of clips, of everything that I'm talking about, but he made like a brief apology on the show too, in which I didn't believe that, but that's not the only thing he's under fire for. So for a while, him and Shannon have been beefing on the show. Well, I wouldn't say beefing, but kind of Skip was instigating for sure, as the Bucks were getting blown out. Well, not as the Bucks got blown out by the 49ers, I think week 16 maybe, and Skip called out Shannon's career, all because he said Tom Brady wasn't playing good. Now, of course, was that warranted? No, not in a million years, not even in 2 million years or a millennia. No, none of that. Me personally, he deserves all the backlash, and I think Shannon's gonna leave the show. But of course, I will have more clips down the line and shit. You feel me? But for the main part is what happened today. Well, it's 1:30 in the morning, so yesterday on Wednesday's show, in which they got in an argument like within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes of the opening monologue, like Skip just can't hold it back. And this just really shows that the apology that he made on Twitter, and on the show was totally invalid. I don't believe his apology regardless, especially with the past incident with Shannon. He just doesn't have any remorse. There's no feelings on the show. He disrespected Shannon so many times. And honestly, Shannon is a world-class art. I said world-class art. That too, but he's a world-class act. Like, he's been restraintful, and even his brother, he posted some messages with him and his brother, congratulating his character with all that's been happening. And it's just pretty crazy. Like, Shannon's my brother. They even did Hot Ones together and all that. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna be around for too much longer. So if Shannon does leave undisputed, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Shannon does deserve to leave after that, after being disrespected time and time again. And also, if you look at their YouTubes, Shannon is almost at 1 million subscribers with over 800K. And Skip is about 40K from 200K, but it just shows the popularity difference. We all love Shannon on that show. But with that being said, there's probably going to be clips in here showing everything. So, hey, just my final thoughts on it. I just say Shannon is better for him to have his own show. I've never really liked Skip Bayless, and also he dissed, well, not really dissed, but it was a diss. It was a diss against Stephen A, and kind of a slight diss towards Shannon as well, according to that manner. But without further ado, you know what I'm saying, roll the clips, and hey, we need to cancel Undisputed. Free Shannon Sharp. Get him up out the cage. Get Shannon up out the cage, man. That's all I gotta say.
still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
Skip, that's what you do.
That's the point.
That's what you do. Every time I call something into question, I'm jealous.
No,
Skip, I did what I did.
I never said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
Skip, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
Better.
Skip, what did I got to see what you do? You take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal.
Put your glasses back on.
Can I finish? You're willing to take a personal shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
Well, because you just
Go ahead.
You disrespect him. It's just so.
You
know what? It's beneath your dignity.
You would disrespect me to support him.
No, well, I'll support him over anybody because he's the greatest player who ever played your game, and it's by far.
Have at it.
Okay?
Take off, bro.
I'm going to have at it because I'm going to have at you. Morning.
There's been a lot of speculation of why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture, innuendo, but I will say this. In watching that game on Monday night, what happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought,
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up this.
No, I was just going to say, Skip, I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where Damar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanations, so clearly somebody.
No, they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.